Do you want to continue to live life feeling miserable, feeling empty, feeling hopeless all the time? That's how you're going to feel if you keep serving other people, living your life for other people, breathing, living, speaking your life for other people. That's why it's important to take back your energy and live life for yourself, aka be selfish. You have to know that you only live this life once. Not twice, not thrice, once. Only once you get to live on this earth. You only have one soul, one body, and it is this one. You only have one timeline, it is this one. Are you going to live your life just to serve other people, to make other people happy, to fill everyone else's cup besides yours? Imagine your 80-year-old self one day looking back at your life and saying, wow, I served everyone in my life, yet I did nothing for myself because I wanted to be liked by everyone. I wanted praise, I wanted approval, I wanted validation from everyone else. And now I'm 80 years old and I basically lived my whole life for everyone else. Is that how you want to look back at your life? Is that how you want to say to yourself when you're old? You are the main character, not your mom, not your sibling, you. And so, why are you living your life as if you're a side character? If you're a side character, then who is the main character? Literally, only you are. You have to take control of your life, do things for yourself and not just for other people. You have to pour into yourself first before you pour into everyone else's cup. How are you going to pour into people if you don't have anything to pour into them? If you're empty, what are you going to pour into them? How are you going to share happiness, share excitement, share happy things if you yourself are empty? If you yourself are miserable, being authentic makes it easier for you and other people. Kindness without truth is manipulation. If you are just being kind to everyone, you are being kind to no one. A friend to everyone is a friend to no one. So if you are just constantly letting people do things to you that you don't like, but you're not going to speak up about it to them because you're scared of how they might react. You're scared if they might not like you anymore. You're scared if they might not be your friend anymore. But hear this, the correct people won't leave you just because you don't like something about them. Of course, there's definitely something that we don't like about other people. There's definitely something we don't like about our friends. We don't like everything about everyone. And same goes for other people. We might have things that they don't like about us. And I think it is just so human and so kind. One of the best things, honestly, is to speak up about it. Of course, something that they can control. If, for example, this friend embarrassed you in public without them doing it on purpose, of course, you have to speak up about it. Like, hey, what you did was not really nice. Maybe you should not do it next time. Of course, you shouldn't approach it in an aggressive way, but you need to communicate it. They will never know if you don't communicate it. And don't be afraid. A correct friend will always try to be better by saying, I'm sorry, that won't happen again. It will be better next time. I will improve. And if they're not saying that, if maybe they instead say, you're you're being too much. I didn't even mean it like that. You're being dramatic. You're overthinking. Those people are trying to manipulate you. If you have any friend that likes to say that and you're just letting it pass by because okay, yeah, maybe I am just too sensitive. Maybe I am too dramatic. Those people are not your people and you got to cut them off. A correct friend will always try to become better because they want to be your friend. You're valuable to them. You add value to their life. And stop being around people that drain you or at least reduce your time with them. Really communicate your needs, communicate your boundaries. If you don't have any boundaries set with your friends, that friendship of yours, it won't last. Because if in that friendship there are no boundaries, then you don't know if you're going to upset this person, and that person won't know if they're going to upset you. Setting boundaries might be a scary thing, but it is crucial if you want your relationship, your friendship to last. Boundary is not something that's going to put a barrier between you and that person. It's actually a connection. It's actually a way to get closer because then you know what not to do and what to do. And a relationship or friendship can get so much better if there are boundaries. Trust me. If you are the type of friend to be always available, to always be on the go, that if I text you right now, you will reply in 5 seconds saying, okay, yes, let's go. Let's go hang out. Yes, okay, I'm down, I'm down. When in reality, you're tired. You have other things to do. But you don't want to turn it down because you don't want to seem like a boring friend. You don't want to seem, when you say yes to something you don't want, you're saying no to something you actually want. And when you're actually going to these events, you're going to these hangouts, when you originally wanted to say no, you're giving off this bad energy. You might be able to act like, oh, you're having fun, but deep down inside your core that you're not, it's going to reflect in some way. And that hangout will just not be enjoyable for you. And it will even for that person because they will sense that energy that you're sending off. The energy that you're like, oh, I actually don't want to be here, but I'm here because, well, I'm a people's pleaser. And saying no to things that drain you, you are saying yes to things that actually matter to you, to events, to hangouts, to functions that actually matter to you and add value to your life. And when something actually makes you happy and you're saying yes because you actually want to, you're radiating that positivity. You're radiating that positive energy that everyone will feel and well, everyone will have a good time because of your positive energy. Don't let anyone make you think anything about yourself. You have to be so confident in yourself. You have to trust yourself so much that anyone's opinions about you does not matter. Of course, when someone gives me a compliment, I say thank you and it's amazing. But I don't need anyone to say that to me. If they give me a compliment, that's great. But if they don't give me a compliment, I'm not going to be whining about it. I'm not going to beg them for a compliment. I mean, that's weird. If I do need a compliment, if I do feel like I need to be validated, if my self worth rises if I get a compliment, then that goes the same way as if someone says a bad comment about me and my self worth drops, then that's a lack of confidence over there. That's insecurity. I'm not secure with myself. I don't trust myself enough to believe that I know these good things about myself already, to know that I am already smart. I am already beautiful. I am already kind. And it goes the same way. No, I'm not horrible. I know my videos are not cringe. I provide value to other people. And if other people are trying to tell me anything otherwise, that's an opinion. That is subjective. What is objective are my thoughts and what I think about myself. And that has to be the same for you. You have to know yourself so much. You have to learn about yourself. Become obsessed with learning about yourself. Because this way, whatever they think about you, it does not matter. As long as you think you're amazing, as long as you think you're that girl, you're that guy, you are unstoppable and you can become anything. Because back then, I used to let other people say things about me and then I'll overthink it until I can't fall asleep. Stay up at night with my eyes wide open, rethinking about what they said about me. They said my outfit was weird today. They said my outfit was here. I would be reaffirming what they said in my mind until I fully engraved it in here. And sometimes it would even follow me to my dreams. Even when I wake up, that's the first thing I think about. Someone said that, I don't know, I would be like the most sensitive person in the world. Back then, I tried avoiding people as much as I can so that I would avoid getting these horrible comments from them because people can be cruel sometimes. But now I don't care. I simply just do not care. I do not have the energy to be thinking about your comments. Maybe you did say something bad about me. Okay, opinion. It is not a bad opinion. It is not a good opinion. It's an opinion. It's subjective. It's irrelevant to me. It does not matter. What matters is what am I going to do today? Okay, what can I do to make me happy today? oh, how can I add more joy into my life? How can I add more color into my life? I'm not gonna be thinking, oh no, she said this about me today. He said about me today. Why would I think that? No, literally, why? Time is the most valuable thing you have. And if you're going to spend your time just thinking about what other people may think about you, then time is just going by like this. And you're going to feel empty. You're going to feel stuck because you're paying attention on other people more than yourself. When in reality, you have to be thinking about, what do I want? What are my values? What makes me excited? Study yourself, honestly. You don't need to over explain anything to anyone. The right friend will not make you over explain or even explain at all when you don't want to do something, when you don't feel like going somewhere, when something they did hurt you. They won't make you explain. They won't make you feel like you are the bad person. They won't make you feel like this is your fault and you're the one causing this mess. You just need to simply say, hey, I didn't like that you did this. I would appreciate if you don't do it again. And they should already give you an answer by then. You don't have to over explain. You don't have to text paragraphs and paragraphs on why you feel this way. No, because if I'm going to be honest, I did that countless of times. Whenever I had a conflict with a friend, I will always text paragraphs, speak out a whole presentation on why I felt that way, on why I felt hurt, on why what they did hurt me. But I realized that I did not need to do that. The correct people will accept you saying just, hey, listen, I didn't like when you did that and I wouldn't want you to do it again. They will accept that as a full thing. You don't need to over explain. Trust me, it's exhausting. Because why do you need to suddenly become Shakespeare just for someone to understand you? The correct people will understand you. And while words are a very important thing, you have to look at their actions too. If they're just saying empty words such as, oh, I love you, oh, you're my best friend, oh, I'll never leave you, but their words don't match their actions, they're not your person. A real friend will actually match their words. They will stick to their promises. They will stick to what they say. If they say, I'm sorry, this won't happen again, and then they repeat it again, that's not your person. If they say that they were sorry, but they do it again for the second time, you cut them. You do not stay for any longer because then it becomes your fault. Because why are you staying even though you know that they're repeating this thing you don't like about them again and again, and they know that it hurts you, but they don't care? Why are you still with them? That is embarrassing. Maybe you had a long friendship with this person. Maybe you had been together for, I don't know, 9 years. Guys, remember, quality always over quantity. It's not matter how long you've been with this person. It matters how have you been with this person. Because if you're just going off from quantity because, oh, this is my elementary friend, I can't let her go. But what is she doing? She's draining you. She's not bringing any value into your life. Why is she still there? Don't let history make you a people pleaser. Don't let history hold you back from letting go of this person. People are meant to come and go, and that is fine. That is just called life. You don't need to be friends with every single one of your childhood friends because in reality, that's just impossible. Be secure with yourself that you're okay with letting go of anyone. That's a wrap for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have this video right here where I talk about keeping your secrets private and safe with yourself. And until next time, bye!